3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's add some Markdown today to the project, and maybe in the next part we can add some dynamic routes to the project. So yeah, let's get started. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a folder. No, let's run the server first. Available over localhost 4321. Boom. Yes, this is where we left it the last time. I'm gonna create a folder and call it content. I'm gonna place all the Markdown inside this folder. It makes very little sense to add something on this page. I'll try to change this thing, but let's open the about page for now. So let's say I go here and say pages, then I have a page. I'll add a page here and say about.md. So this is the MD file now. I'm gonna create a boundary and say, let's say the title is about this page. The description is, this is the description. Let's say the title and the description is coming from here, and let's say this is the about page. Yeah, when you save it, nothing happens. Cool. Now we'll go to the Astro website and see how to add Markdown. Again, I know the command, but still I'm gonna search for it. MDX. Yep. Markdown. Okay, here's the integration. I have to run this command. I'll close the server for a moment. I'll run this command to resolve it. It would say that it wants to add this package. It would make a change in the config file, and it will be up in a moment's time. Boom, boom. Slow internet. So yeah, so look at this. The integration earlier, it was Tailwind, React, and now the third one, MDX, has been added. Yes, please. And there is a change in the config file. Here it is, the MDX from Astro.js, Markdown, and in the package.json, we have the same thing added. Super. So now Astro would understand if I make a change. I'll be able to use Markdown now in the project. So next up, I go to this about page and I'll import it. So import content. I say import star from, let's say the path is content pages, not pages. Yeah, pages. What I have named it? Yes, about. It should be about. About. Yeah, and I should put like, to access it, I would say that about MD. Now what I'll do is I'll log this thing and see what is being displayed on the page. It's refreshed, and we have the whatever has been imported from this Markdown file is being rendered now. What now I'll do is I'll use this object front matter. So I'll just change it to this. This is the title and this is the description. So what is happening here is that whatever is being written inside these two lines can be accessed via the front matter. So let's say now the title was about, which was hard coded. So the practice would be more like that. If I have to make changes to the project, I do not touch my core files, which is the pages, probably the components, the atoms. The textual changes can be frequent and should be managed from one point. That is where the content and the markdown comes into picture. So yeah, so I have this. Now what I do is I get the title and description from this. So now I have the title, which is the title. This is the about page. Lovely. I look at the head as well. So meta title. Lovely. If I have to put this description inside it, I can do that as well. This will change to this is the description. No, it did not change. This is interesting. This is the about page. Oh no, this is the body. Sorry, it did change. This is description of the page. Yep, it works like a charm. So far so good. So let's say if I have to access the body, so what is beneath these two lines, if I have to access this, then what? So I'll again log this thing and see what are the options. There's one thing which is content here. So let's say if I just log the content, it is something. Let's see if in the documentation if I can find how to use content collection. This is front matter. I think the way it works is if I have to create an alias of this thing, and it kind of works like this. So yeah, so you import the content as this. So right now we were doing everything as this. Let's say what I do is I say that the content from the page has about content MD. So this is here. Now just log this. Let's remove this thing. Did it work? Nope. Oh, I changed the name here. So this should be this. Would it work? This is the about page. So description was updated here. I am super lovely. If I put some markdown around it, would it change? Would it give it H2? Yes, it does. So yeah, this is great. This is working. What I'll do in the next, maybe let's do it on this page. So I'll create a collection here and say I would want to call all of them. So right now I'm calling just one of the page, like this. There is a method called as glob. Yeah. So what it does is it will fetch everything present in this directory, posts, and everything in between. So if there are, let's say, 10 folders, it will consider all of them to be a valid path, and then anything .md. So this is another way. So you are just calling the whole collection rather than calling an individual page. We can do that, but it will make more sense if I do that on the page wherein we are calling the path dynamically rather than it being called statically. So yeah, this is where it ends.